At its best, Tomb Raider is a passable action movie. It has some cool fight scenes and a neat tomb to raid, but this iteration of iconic adventurer Lara Croft misses the mark by reducing her identity to her relationship with her missing father and her physical prowess. This movie may rely on themes from the excellent 2013 video game, but the interesting and deep character it chose not to adapt is disappointing. The first few scenes go to great lengths to establish Lara as athletic, but fail to develop her character beyond the mild angst of drifting through life. It's only when she's given a clue about the fate of her long-missing father that she finds any kind of substantial motivation and sets out to find him on an uncharted island called Yamatai. The fact that she had no prior interest in archaeology or desire for adventure makes her a bland heroine next to the video game character, despite Alicia Vikander's best attempts to bring Lara to life.
They're clock hands.
They're not clock hands. Definitely not clock hands. They are clock hands.
The inherent bond between parent and child doesn't need to be explained, but when every memory we see of Lara and her father together is limited to painful departures, it's difficult to buy into what makes the relationship special. Hinging her character on the relationship never works, so it's a drag that the movie is less concerned with the fun of finding a tomb to explore than it is with Lara finding information about her father. Tomb Raider does bring in the action and death-defying feats from the game into the film in interesting ways. Her expertise in MMA-style fighting is balanced well with her signature skill with the bow and arrow, and that creates believable and exciting fight scenes with the mercenaries she encounters on the island. But there's no one for her to interact with in meaningful ways beyond those fights. Most men Lara meets either flirt with her or want to kill her, or both. And there are maybe 3 other women in Tomb Raider that have more than one line. The 2013 Tomb Raider game did a lot to change Lara's image, and this movie is a massive step back from that. Instead, it's one irritating trope after another. One of the main perpetrators of Lara's mistreatment is the leader of the evil organization on the island, Matthias. Walton Goggins' villain is just as two-dimensional as everyone else, and when you pair an awkward performance with unconvincing motives, you've got one bad, whiny character. He's only intimidating because of the gun often in his hand, but even when he tries to threaten people, it comes off more as silly. The island and its secrets ultimately serve as a better antagonist. There's only one tomb being raided here, and even though it doesn't have anything you wouldn't have already seen in another adventure movie, it's still the most fun part of Tomb Raider. That being said, it would have been great to see Lara work through more interesting puzzles on her own to further establish her as an intellectual instead of just an athlete. Unfortunately, Vikander isn't given much to work with to make Lara Croft a great character. The one scene where the Academy Award winner shines is a riff on a key scene from the game, in which Lara is first forced to kill. It's a quiet, impactful shot where Lara struggles to internalize murdering another person, and Vikander successfully conveys that pain rather quickly before the next scene tears her away. It's a shame to see the trend of poor game-to-movie adaptations continue with a character with as great a portrayal as Lara Croft. In Tomb Raider, Lara's singular drive to find her father falls flat because the relationship isn't interesting, and that failure is compounded by a lackluster story and characters. The MMA-style fight scenes and her more adventurous action sequences do give Alicia Vikander a great chance to show off her physical prowess, but without an interesting motive, Lara still comes across as shallow. A few interesting puzzles and death traps are too little too late to save Tomb Raider from mediocrity. For more movie reviews, check out what we thought of Ready Player One and A Quiet Place. And, as always, be sure to follow and subscribe on whatever platform you like to watch IGN.